Let's get it poppin'. Let's get it poppin' today. Alright, we have 5 bread, some raw beef. It's not really gonna cut it, but alright, we'll deal. Damn, we're actually off to a pretty good start farming-wise in this world. A lot better than the other one. Jamal Murray II, what is good, my guy? This is actually just started. I know, I don't have any sort of official stream setup, bro. I just fire up when I'm ready. And y'all, I have some good news. I know I've been gone from the streams for a week, but I have some good news. And the good news is I finally got a new... Oh my god, I almost just ran straight into that. The good news is I got a new keyboard that isn't super loud. We have been needing that. We have been needing that. My old keyboard was so obnoxiously loud in all the streams, so I finally got rid of it. I know. We're fixing things here. Slowly but surely, things are gonna get better. Is this a new world? This is the world, so I don't know if you guys remember. I don't think a lot of people tuned into the final stream. I did die. I died. We died to wither skeletons. There was like 100 of them. They crowded me and they killed me. So we started this new world before I left and I had to go to Chicago for a week. I just got back to Chicago yesterday morning. I'm running some errands, so that's kind of where I've been. So this world we're gonna do a lot differently, bro, because I've died in the nether twice, because, I don't know, I guess haven't been ready. My armor hasn't been quite as enchanted as it needs to be. So this time, like, I don't want to die. I don't want to fail again, bro. Like, I'm tired of failing. If I die on this one, probably gonna take a big Minecraft break on the stream. We'll figure out something else to stream other than Minecraft, because I just don't want to die again. How was Chicago? Dude, Chicago was so much fun, bro. I loved it. I was there for the NBA Combine, the G League Combine. I was in the lottery room, boys, when the Spurs got the #1 pick. Was it Detroit? It was the first team at the top that it looked like was missing out. Dude, the entire crowd was like, right when it showed the Detroit got the 5th pick, because I personally, you know, I'm a Damian Lillard fan, so I was kind of rooting for Portland to win the pick. I wanted to see Dame get teamed up with Wemby. So I was kind of like, oh my god, Portland might get it, but it ended up being the Spurs. So yeah, it was exciting being in there, for sure. Play MLB The Show? Alright, I'll tell you what. That's not gonna happen. That'll never happen. I don't like baseball. Alright, so the reason I'm collecting a lot of wood, guys. What's going on differently, bro? Last 2 Minecraft worlds, I was so haphazard. I never even built a house. My guy was sleeping outside. I was rushing through it too much. So this time I'm actually going to build a proper house. I've been planning out how I want to do it. So the thing is, I'm going to need like 10 stacks plus of wood to build the house that I came up with, the design I came up with. I'm going to need to build a really big hole. So I need to find a cave low-key because I need iron. At the very least, I have to get iron. I know I said I don't want to rush through it, but without iron, I feel like this is all kind of pointless. So that's kind of what we're on the hunt for right now in coal. We don't even know if he's generational yet. He ain't even a day in an NBA contract. I mean, that's true, but I don't know. Wemby's gonna be good. I don't really see a world where he's bad. You excited for the Giants season? I'm nervous, man. I think Giants going to take a step back a little bit. I think we're going to take a little bit of a step back. That's my guess. Bro, I missed you guys. I was really, you know, I was streaming every day last week. It kind of sucked not being able to stream, bro. I've really gotten to enjoy it. I was missing playing Minecraft. I wanted to hop on the world yesterday, but I was like, I can't do it without the boys watching. Can't do it, so glad we're all in here again. Yeah, hold on. Okay. Should Pop coach Wemby? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Who's the better duo? AD Braun? I think AD Braun over the Tatum Brown. But I do like the Tatum Brown duo quite a bit. I think they're pretty good. Trade Embiid. All he cares about is MVP. Does nothing in the playoffs. Try to get rid of Tobias. Build around Maxey. Dude, I don't know. My thing with the Sixers, and I know Embiid didn't play good in Game 7, and I didn't really like when he said me and Harden have to do everything. The Sixers definitely kind of blew their chance in Game 6, but Tatum caught absolute fire. There's not really much you can do when that happens. But really, I don't know, man. I feel like the thing with the Sixers, and maybe you guys disagree, and I'm not blaming the role players. I'm just saying in general, not anything specific to any of the Celtics game. But in general, bro, I just never feel like the Sixers role players are going to make the shot when they're open. And I just, having watched a lot of their games, I just feel like I don't know. Like, I just don't trust Georges Niang when he's wide open. I don't know why. Who you got winning the East? I still think the Celtics, but I mean, oh my god. But I'm really hoping for the Heat. I'm really glad the Heat won Game 1. It's just, for me, it's hard for me to pick against a team where I think there's a big roster imbalance, and I know Jimmy is him, bro. Jimmy is certified him. I'm not riding with the Celtics. I don't want them to win. I just, like, their roster is amazing. They have an amazing roster. The Heat roster is, like, first off, they're missing their third best player. I don't know. Hey, man. Sticking to it. I know it looks dumb after Game 1, but that's my pick. Bam gonna go off. Hey, bro. I hope I'm wrong. I literally hope for nothing more than for me to be wrong. Hope LaMelo makes it to playoffs next year. It's going to be a little tough. I feel like Charlotte is still pretty undermanned. Oh, fuck. Dude, oh my god. Imagine we just lose the world. The new world just like that. That would be awful. Yes, iron. This is what I have needed. This is what I've been looking for. This is why I'm here. Yo, YB Ram, thank you for the super chat, bro. What did he say? I'm glad you beat Rice. He talked a lot of trash. Beat Rice. Oh, yes, Rice Gum. Yeah, he did, dude. Rice Gum was talking hella trash when I played him. Homie, I'm just not, homie definitely underestimated me, bro. He's trying to do all the celebrations in the game because he scored on the first possession. I don't know, too scrawny. Can't guard me down to the post. Appreciate the super chat, bro. What's next for Rockets? Well, the Rockets have two paths because it seems like they want to sign Harden. I don't know. It seems like that's kind of a thing. So I guess the Rockets either can kind of keep trying to build with this young core. I don't love the core they have, to be honest. I'm a big Şengün fan. Jalen Green and all them, they need better shot selection. I think hiring Ime was really good for them because I think Ime is more of like a disciplinarian coach, kind of like a old school coach, and low key, I feel like could either go really good for them and he kind of reins in like Jalen Green and Porter, gets the shot selection better, or it could go bad if those guys are just not responding to that kind of coaching. But I don't know. I thought Ime did a great job with the Celtics last year, so I think Ime is going to be a good hire. How do you think the Raptors are going to do? I don't know what that means. The Raptors are out of the playoffs. What do you think about Wemby on the Spurs? I mean, the Spurs basically have an empty roster, right? Like, it's basically like the team that he's on this first season is going to be so different than the Spurs. I bet the whole Spurs are going to look like a completely different team, like two years into his career. So it almost like, honestly, it's just like it's probably going to get a lot of shots up as the number one option on that team. Who do you think will win the West? I think Denver will win the West. But it is interesting to see how the Nuggets come out with this new... The way the Lakers defended Jokic in the fourth quarter that let them come back, where they put the, Rui on him so AD could stay in the paint, patrol the paint, because the Sixers did that in the regular season game that they won against the Nuggets. They put PJ on Jokic, so then when Jokic would beat PJ, he'd have to deal with Embiid in the paint, and that worked pretty well for the Sixers. They won that game in the regular season, so I'm sure Denver, they're a smart team. Jokic is probably the smartest offensive player in the NBA right now. I'm sure they're going to have a good counter. But it is something to look out for. I still would pick Denver. I don't know. Do you think Wemby can have a career close to Duncan? Well, Duncan had Tony Ginobili on his team like almost the whole time. He had David Robinson in the beginning when it was a two-big league. You know, what's different, though, is I don't know if you guys have kept up with the new CBA, the new NBA collective bargaining agreement, but it's going to make it a lot more difficult for teams to have, like, super teams and even, like, two-star teams going forward. So I think the amount of, like, star players around the league is going to be, like, more, like, evenly distributed across the league. So if we're in a world where it's a lot of, like, 1A players by themselves with, like, more, I don't know, less good supporting cast, and Wemby ends up being one of the top 2 players, you know, it's pretty good for his career. I think it's going to be really hard for any player to win more than, like, 2 championships during this current bargaining agreement, though. I don't know. I got respect for Himmy Buckets. I'm a Bucks fan, and now I have respect knowing he can beat other teams. Oh, yeah. Well, beating your team garners a lot of respect, bro. As an 8 seed, that's crazy. Would you trade Embiid for the #1 pick? Ooh. I don't think I would. Only because Embiid right now is an MVP caliber player. I know he went out kind of sad, but we can't let our recency bias. I know Embiid went out sad, and I know he's my favorite player, so it sounds like I'm making excuses. There's no denying that he was just bad. Just bad. Yeah, Game 7. But still, I don't know. I'm not a big Doc Rivers fan. I watched this video on how the Celtics adjusted their pick and roll coverage, and Doc made no adjustment to that. So, I don't know. Even though Embiid went out sad, yeah, I thought he settled for fadeaways against Horford. Like, I'm not making excuses for him. Even with what I think is a bad coach in Doc, I thought he could have played a lot better. Especially when he's posting up Horford. I hate seeing him settle for fadeaways, especially after a pump fake, bro. Like, you know, once you pump fake in the post and they don't bite, like, the fadeaway's the natural response, and, like, Horford knows it's coming. He's a good defender. So I definitely was disappointed in Embiid, but I don't know, man. I think with a better coach, you could get more from Philly. That's how I feel. Maybe I'm a delusional Embiid fanboy, though. What do y'all think? I guess that's a possibility, too, right? Oh my god, so many skeletons. Do you think it'll let me sleep? Oh, it will. It's letting me sleep. Let's go. Who do you think Philly should hire? Dude, so I know a lot of people are saying Nick Nurse, and I think a lot of people are going to think I'm absolutely crazy for this take, so you guys can let me know if this is an L take or not. I want them to hire D'Antoni. I don't know. I feel like the problem with the Sixers really is the offense. I know they kind of got eviscerated, but Tatum was on fire. I don't know. I just think D'Antoni would be... That's who I would hire. Just an offensive coach. As a Wizards fan, do we have anything to look forward to? Getting rid of Bradley Beal? I don't know. That seems like something I'd look forward to if I was a Wizards fan. JJ Redick would be hilarious. Low-key, I wonder, though, if JJ, because I know he's kind of buddy-buddy with Joel. Like, I feel like Joel low-key kind of needs to... You know who, like, would be a good coach for the Sixers, honestly? Would be, like, Ime Udoka. You know what I mean? Like, a coach who doesn't take shit. Who won't take anyone's shit. Like, I feel like low-key, like, they need that kind of a coach, the Sixers. And maybe D'Antoni's not that guy, but... I don't know. You guys, you see what I'm saying? I feel like JJ might be a little too buddy-buddy. I want a coach who's going to be like a hard-ass, like an Ime for the Sixers. I think that would be kind of a good thing for them. Thoughts on Scoot Henderson? I have not watched any of his G League games, so I'm not going to pretend to know anything. You think the Sixers made a mistake hiring Doc? 100%, bro. We all knew Doc wasn't a good coach before the Sixers hired him. Like with the Clippers, bro. The 3-1 lead destroyer is his real name. The absolute destroyer of the 3-1 lead, bro. He's the choke artist of the decade. I should probably make a well or something, huh? So I don't have to keep going back and forth. Wait. Alright, I'll just put one more down for now. Call it a day on that. If D'Antoni is hired, do you think Harden will stay? Probably. Yeah, I think he would. Alright, so I don't really want to take down my house. But, do I have any dirt? Because I'm going to need dirt. I don't have any dirt right now. Okay, so I built a plan for a house. Because I haven't built a house in, like, any of these series. So I need to start digging. Oh, no. I'm wondering if I have to move the house maybe over here. I think I might have to move the house this way. Alright, sorry, guys. Sorry, little saplings. I need you to grow somewhere else. By the temporary house. Alright. This is where we'll build the house. Oh man, I'm having a hard time reading my my thing I made. Oh wait, I wanted to put the house over here, but I don't know if there's enough space. Trees can't grow like that? Well, that's how I planted all those trees. They grew fine, so. Do you think Portland should trade their number 3 pick for a player like Pascal? I do not, only because I just don't see, I don't think they're going to be able to build a championship contender like that. They're going to need to do a lot more, so that's why I personally wouldn't want to see them do that. Sorry, I wrote down, dude, I always draw up my Minecraft ideas on, like, sheets of graph paper, because I'm a nerd like that. Now I'm just looking down at my little paper I made, trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing here. Okay, so then I do like this. Okay, so this would be 2, 3. So bro, his Minecraft notes. Guys, I literally draw out. I'm not even kidding. This is like my little blueprint I came up with for my house, bro. I was on my, hey, on the flight back from Chicago, man, I'm thinking about this shit, bro. This is what I be thinking about. Gamer brain, bro. This is annoying. Don't make fun of my Minecraft notes, bro. Do you think that Kyrie destroyed the Mavericks? No, I don't think it was Kyrie's fault. I think they just don't have enough defensive wing depth. I think that's the real problem. Am I doing this right? I might not be doing this right. Might not be doing this right. Alright. Alright, so there would be one... Sorry, bro. I'm looking at my little stupid notes that I made. But this is going to be the best looking house ever. What do you think the Suns should do? The Suns. I think the Suns really need to rethink Like, I think they need to get, like, actual shooters on their team and not more mid... Like, I don't like how built around the mid-range the Suns are. Did I build this wrong? I swear I did this wrong. Does my blueprint not make sense? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. What? How did I mess this up? I'm confused, bro. Oh, I get it. Dude, how do I come up with my whole design and then just be confused by it? What do you think about Bryce Young? I don't watch a lot of college football, but I do think his size is going to be a problem for him when he's in the NFL, bro. I just don't see how someone that short's going to, like... I don't know. I think it's going to be really tough for him. I think it's going to be really tough for him. You think Anthony Richardson will be a bust? Dude, I don't watch a lot of college football, like, at all, so I don't really know. Just knowing what I do know about, like, the draft and everything, it seems like he's definitely a risky prospect. I saw his stats. I think I saw something once that, like, no one with his stats like his has ever ended up being a good quarterback, maybe? Maybe I'm misremembering it, so... I really don't know. Like, honestly, guys, I don't watch a lot of college football. This year, the Giants had a pick in, like, the mid-20s, so normally I do a lot of research on the NFL draft just because usually the Giants pick top 10 because usually we suck. But since we didn't suck this year, I didn't really research a lot of the NFL guys this year. All right. Now, not me realizing after I already built my house that the layout doesn't make any sense and there's no way for me to get down to the basement. You should get Jesse to change his NFL team. Dude, oh my god. I cannot believe he ends up being a Cowboys fan. Bro, he gave up like 3 points because, like, CeeDee Lamb said he should be a Cowboys fan. But honestly, bro, Jesse doesn't watch a lot of NFL. So my thing is, like, if it gets him to start watching football, then I don't even care if he's a Cowboys fan. If it gets him to start actually watching football, I'm cool with it. Did you die in the first hardcore Minecraft server? Boy, we've died 3 times. We've died many a times now. We have died many, many times. All right, so I'm now realizing that the layout of the thing I came up with doesn't make any sense, which is awesome. So my house layout makes no sense that I came up with, which is great. So what is my plan going to be? So originally this was going to be where the crafting, this was going to be where the enchanting table was going to go. This was going to be like a little glass lookout. This was going to lead to the upstairs where the bedroom and all that is. And then originally I thought I'd be able to fit the downward staircase right here, but there's just no way it's going to fit there. So I'm almost wondering if we have to... Yeah, I'm just going to have to make it a little bit more square, I guess, in shape. No, that's just not going to work. I don't know. That's not the plan. It's not the plan. All right, so I have to come up with a new way, a new staircase. Because I want my storage unit to be a part of the house, but the layout of the house doesn't make any sense now. Unless I did something like this, like single staircase. No, that'd be stupid. That'd be stupid. All right, well, this is stupid. I came up with a layout that doesn't make any sense. Are the Spurs now a championship contender? No, bro. Look at the Spurs. When you have the #1 pick, that means your team is bad. The Spurs are not good. They are not ready to. They are not a championship contender at all. Oh yeah. Wait a second. I might have messed up, y'all. I'm realizing, because then this would be... Hold on, I might not have messed up. Because these are all going to be slabs. Oh, wait, no, I don't think I messed up. Hold on. I bet everyone is so confused what the fuck I've been talking about this whole time. Alright, let's just see what this would look like. What is your second favorite sport? I mean, my favorite sports are football and basketball. Pretty even, honestly. I follow both pretty closely. I'd say for football, I definitely follow my team specifically a bit more than I do like the whole league. Like NBA, I'm pretty plugged in with everything that's happening league-wide. Football, I'm very Giants heavy, but I don't know. I like both sports a lot. And obviously with the Giants being really bad, you know, for most of the time for the last decade, it's kind of been like, all right, time to check out what everyone else has been up to type vibes. Hold on, y'all. Let me close this because I'm sure that's kind of loud. What is your Wemby prediction? Is he going to be good or a bust? I think Wemby's going to be pretty good. I don't know. I don't really see a world where Wemby's bad. I'm wondering... Damn. I really want this to work. I don't think... This house... I really want my house design to work. I spent so long working on this on the plane. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be sad. This isn't going to work. God dang it. Well, I mean, I guess I could just move this back one. It's just be a little cramped. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. Is Pablo Banchero going to be good next season? I'm guessing that was meant to say. Yeah, I think Pablo will be good. I don't know why he wouldn't be. He was great this year. And honestly, with how broken his jump shot looked at times, if he just patches that up, like just a little bit, not even a lot of it, just a little bit, like that already will make him a way better player. Portland should trade Dame and take Scoot. That's kind of what I'm thinking too, honestly. I feel like it's time for the rebuild in Portland. It's definitely time for the rebuild in Portland for sure. Okay, this is not clean, but it's not bad. Well, it's bad, but it's not, whatever. Do you think Jesse should have the nickname Juicy? Yeah, why not? Why not? Alright, I kind of want to do stone bricks for the walls. I think that'd look cooler than, well, it's my house. Do I want my house to be made out of wood or stone bricks? What do you think? Do you think the Buffalo Bills can get over the hump? Yeah, I do. I'm a big Josh Allen fan. He's become like my favorite quarterback in the NFL. So I'm a big believer in Josh. I think he can definitely do it. I don't see why not. Damn, I was kind of hoping to put upside down stairs on these just because I feel like this looks kind of messy, but there's no way I'll be able to fit my character. Damn. Damn. I hate that the staircase like just doesn't work very well. It's really frustrating. What's good, Aiden? How you doing? What's goody, bro? Ah! Lakers Celtics in the finals would be crazy. Dude, I know. It'd be wild, especially because like I feel like this year, like especially in the middle of the year, it looked like the Lakers, especially like no chance. And it's like, what are the odds that those exact two teams, obviously like they're the two most like successful, but like I don't know. Like what are the odds that those exact two teams always end up making it to the finals? Like it's just actually such a crazy like statistical oddity. What is your favorite video funnest to make? Most fun video to make. I don't know. I mean, videos are fun for different reasons. You know, the one where me and Jeff tried all the NBA player restaurants, I had a lot of fun with this year. Just kind of felt like a nice throwback to a lot of the food videos that I used to do. And then just getting to spend time with him. Obviously, now that he's doing his own thing, I don't see him as often as I used to. It's cool because that was a multi-day video shoot. It took a while to get that video made. But most fun, I mean, I don't know. That's a tough question. Okay, so this would be where? Oh, you know what? I'm a dummy. I am a dummy. I know how to make this a way better. I am el stupido. Guys, why do you watch me? I'm so stupid. Oh wait, no, that didn't fix anything. Wait, I am just stupid. God damn it. Why am I so dumb? Why did I think that was gonna make any sort of difference? Okay. So this is 1, 2. Alright, I need to make a crafting table here because that is getting annoying. And then we need to do a big hunt for wood soon. We need to do a big wood hunt very soon. I'm just going to do that. Nuggets or Lakers in game 2. You make us feel smart if that helps. You're welcome. Nuggets or Lakers? I'm gonna go Nuggets again. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know, dude. Those teams are so close. Honestly, I think that series is very, very close competitive series. I just am a little bit bigger believer in the Nuggets. Offense, just I don't know. It's so good. Their home field advantage is crazy. The altitude, they're all used to that. What's your favorite shoot of hoopin'? I don't know if I have a singular favorite anymore. I definitely like my Kobe 6 Potros. Those are a lot of fun to hoop in. Very comfy on my feet. My Curry 7s I love. LeBron 20s I love. I don't know, bro. I kind of got rid of any shoe I don't like hooping in. So I don't know if I have like a singular favorite. I kind of mix it up quite a bit. you could pick any NBA player to 1v1, I mean, I would get killed by any of them, right? But I don't know. Who would I want to 1v1? I mean, I would want to 1v1 someone I could probably beat. Is that a villager or a pillager? Scary hours. Scary hours. Do you like the KD 16? I haven't tried it. I actually haven't bought a pair of KDs since my first basketball shoe ever was the KD 3. But I haven't bought a KD since then. Because my favorite player back then was LeBron, but LeBron's shoes when I was growing up were so expensive, bro. Like LeBron 8s, if I remember correctly, when they came out in 2010, his first year in Miami, those shoes were like $250. Like, LeBron, come on, brother. We can't afford $250 shoes. So that's why I got the KDs first, because I could actually afford them. Hey, someone said these trees weren't going to grow. Do you think Miami's will match up again? I do not. I don't think that's going to happen. Is Jimmy Butler one of the best playoff performers of all time? I think he is. I think so. He's got to be. He literally has to be. I need another axe. And I just put all that in there. Bro, my new and improved storage room is going to revolutionize Minecraft storage rooms. Y'all don't know. Y'all ain't ready. Steph Curry overrated or underrated? I'm gonna go properly rated. I feel like Steph Curry by the general community is pretty properly rated. I don't think Jimmy wants to go out. I feel like the Heat can go to the finals. I mean, I think the Heat can go to the finals too. But basketball is not a 1v5 sport, and obviously the Heat are playing super well. But Celtics, again, insanely good roster. I know Tatum was trash last game, but he's not going to be trash every game in the series. And again, I want the Heat. I know it sounds like I'm being like a not pro Heat, but like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like a lot of times we overreact to the result of like one game in a series as like a basketball community. Okay. Yeah, Tatum didn't touch the ball all fourth quarter. Well, no, Tatum had 6 free throws, so that's 3 shot attempts right there. He had 3 turnovers, so that's another few possessions that he had the ball. He did have the ball, he just didn't have a field goal attempt because he got fouled on some of his attempts. It's a little misleading. All right, how do I want to do this? I gotta get rid of these. I don't know what Dude, I'm realizing this like house plan I came up with is really stupid and really complicated, and I don't know what I'm reading. So it's gonna go like this? Dude, what am I doing? I'm really confused by my own house plan. It was hilarious because I think he got 2 travel calls at the end. Yeah, yeah. I mean, just not a great game for him. Oh, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this ring of logs. I remember now. Yes, I remember now. Okay. I was gonna strip them. Or should I make them? No, I'm gonna keep them vertical. Boy, this is the most head-ass house ever. This is the most head-ass house ever. Celtics coach sucks, can't make adjustments. Man was down in the third, only called one timeout. Yeah, I don't think Mazzulla is a good coach. I think definitely there's a big coaching downgrade from them from last year to this year. It's pretty obvious to see when you watch Celtics games. Yeah, I mean they got unlucky that Ime had the scandal for sure. Because it looked like he was going to be the Celtics coach for a long time after last season. Who is the better prospect, Victor or LeBron? I would say LeBron. Victor is a great prospect, but he's not completely flawless. I think he's shooting in the low 30s or high 20s for 3. And I think with Victor, it's this weird thing where because he's so tall, there's not a lot of bad shots for him. Which, I don't know. I would be curious with Victor's, like, how much of a downgrade Victor takes on contested shots versus, like, open shots. Like, I'd be really curious to see what that looks like for someone like him. They need Brad Stevens back. Yeah, I don't. Brad's not going to be coming back. I think I read like some of the players didn't really like Brad that much. I remember reading that. I don't know. Who would you rather see win, Jimmy or LeBron? I mean, it's so tough because there's like 2 of my favorites. Obviously, I'm a Heat fan, but I guess at this point probably Jimmy. I don't know. LeBron's at this weird point with his like legacy where I feel like winning 1 more championship doesn't do much for him, but winning 2 would obviously tie him with Jordan. But like getting to 5, I feel like doesn't really change like anything about his legacy in a weird way. If you could win $1,000 for beating 2 members to 11 ones and twos, who are you 1v1ing? Probably Moochie because I have a big weight advantage on him, and I think he has a bad knee, so. For $1,000, bro, I'll go Durant mode. I'll take the easiest road. No shame. No shame, bro. Going easiest road possible. For a stack, that's how I'll do it. Wow, I hate how I feel like 6 is such an awkward number for Minecraft. Do you like the Jaw 1? I think I saw the Jaw 1 is possibly getting canceled. Did they take the pre-orders down for the Jaw 1? I think I saw somewhere. I think they take the pre-orders down for it. So, I don't know. Will you ever make a new Minecraft series? I think that's what I'm doing right now. I think this Heat team has been a special 8 seed. I would agree. Yeah, because I know the Knicks made the NBA Finals as an 8 seed back in... What was that? That was... Wait a second. Wait a second. This is really stupid. Wait a second. Dude, your boy right now is so flabbergasted that how I came up with such a bad house layout. You've been hitting on the courts. Your jumper is on point these days. Thank you, bro. I haven't. It's funny because ever since I moved to the city, I've been hooping way less because I just don't have a basketball court out here. But it definitely refocused a lot of my fundamentals with my jump shot for sure. This is not supposed to be here. Those are where bookshelves are gonna go for the enchanting table, so that's why that's confusing me. Now, do I want to? Because I could. No, I'm gonna do that and that. Yeah, that looks fine. All right, boys. Slowly but surely, we are building this house. This is my starter house, y'all. What do we think? W or L? Say W, or I'm gonna be hurt. My ego will be fractured for the rest of my life, and I'll never stream again if you guys say L. W, W, W. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I needed that. Oh my god, I don't even have any cobblestone. Oh, well, I'm about to have a lot of cobblestone. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so now that we have all this, have you ever watched AFL? I have not watched the AFL. Jesse should be Bills fan. That would be, dude. I think the Bills are literally my favorite team to watch in the NFL. I love watching the Bills. They're so much fun. I love the way Josh Allen plays is like the perfect balance of like good quarterbacking, but also just recklessness. That's just, I don't know. It's so funny. It's like you really have no idea what's about to happen. I'm feeling like this is a little flat. All right. Second story time. I need more trees. I need more wood. Our 2 video is going to come back soon. Not on the 2 Hype channel. But we are all linking up. Actually, all 6 of us are hanging out tomorrow to film some videos. So there will be stuff on our individual channels coming out soon from all the guys, but nothing on the group channel. This is so ugly right now. I feel like there's too much like different textures and I don't know. Maybe I'm way overthinking it, man. I might be way overthinking it. Do you like Dylan Brooks? Not particularly. Not really. Not a big DB guy at the moment. Hey, maybe Dylan Brooks will have a redemption tour next season. What are the odds of that? Y'all think, is it a possibility? Dylan Brooks redemption tour? Dylan Brooks getting Depoy? Ooh, let's see about that. I don't know about that. That's a little bold. I don't see that happening. All right, this house is, dude, this house is getting somewhere, man. It's not perfect, you know, but it's something. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna replace those with logs. I think that'll look good. If you could meet one NBA player, who would it be? Probably LeBron James. Yeah, definitely LeBron James, actually. I don't know why I put these down. These are supposed to be logs. Bro, I hate the iron golem. Get away from my house. Dude, I had a hardcore world once. Where's the Among Us? Oh, dude, I had my impromptu. Literally, I know I made all my stream promises last stream. I literally got a call from the NBA like, could you be in Chicago tomorrow? I was like, yes, because I want to do. I made this really cool video at the Combine that I'm working on now, so that's why I had to throw all my stream things, but I have not set up an Among Us stream. If you could be any NBA player, who would it be? It'd be LeBron, bro. He's a billionaire. Who wouldn't want to be a billionaire? What's your favorite thing to do that's not related to sports? I'd say gaming, probably. What I'm doing right now. Streaming, gaming, I don't know. I like making things, bro. I got a sketchbook. I like just making stuff. When I used to make shoes, I don't know. I feel like I always just like, I like just making different things. Like that's always been my passion. It's just like making stuff. It's fun. That's what's fun for me. Alright, time to build my storage room. Oh god, if you thought I was dumb earlier, you haven't seen nothing, y'all. You have not seen anything. There's about to be so much digging. Alright. I'll keep that there. Because I think I need to go one more down. Oh no, I need to go more down, don't I? I do. Shoot. Okay. What's your top 5 sports? Top 5 sports. Let's go. Basketball and football are tied for number 1 for me. Top 5 sports. That is a weird question. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's go basketball, football, 1 and 2 in any order. Okay, so 1 second. Let me do some math real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that's how deep my storage unit needs to be. Okay. Okay, so it's 1, 3. Okay, so what's top 5 sports? I mean, shit, dude, that's such a weird question. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I mean, I like playing. I don't know. There's sports I like to play, but I've learned, like when you're a kid, you get to when you're in PE and you just shuffle through different sports. Like I love field hockey. I like playing pickleball nowadays. I used to play tennis with my friend Jason a lot. I always enjoyed playing tennis. That was a lot of fun. I don't know. I guess I like racket sports quite a bit. This will be more. Dude, I'm gonna need so much more stuff. Do you think the Heat will win next game? I'm guessing the Celtics even it up at 1-1, but I hope the Heat win. I'm also really hoping I hit some iron here so I can get iron tools. You could have any NBA jersey, what would it be? Dude, not an NBA jersey, but I really want to get a UNC Michael Jordan jersey. I think those just look sick. The like white with the North Carolina blue. It's just such a beautiful jersey. So I'd love to get my hands on one of those. That would be dope. How many games you got the Lakers Nuggets going? I think it's gonna go to 7. I think the home teams are gonna go undefeated. Top 5 basketball schools. Rutgers University. Rutgers, the State University of New Jersey. Those are my top 3. RU, top 4. And Rutgers, New Brunswick. That'd probably be the next one up. Those are my top 5 basketball schools. Hey, also, y'all, Rutgers, hey, I know we're a meme school in the Big Ten for football. I know. We have the number 2 recruiting class in the country right now for 2024 for basketball. Number 2, bro. Who saw that coming? No one saw that coming. Come on now. We're literally going to win March Madness probably 3 years in a row, if you really think about it. I don't really see the argument against it. I meant not your favorite, but like the best 5 basketballs. No, those are the best 5. It's just Rutgers spelled different ways. Is the best, in my opinion. How many points you got LeBron going for tonight? Let's do a clean 32. Sorry, I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to be rude. I don't know anything about college basketball, so like expecting an answer that has any meaning for me about like college basketball stuff, just like I don't know. I don't watch college basketball. I never really get into it. The only school I really care about is Rutgers, so it's the only team I ever watch. And even then, I don't watch a lot of games. Kentucky or Duke? Again, like, I don't know. Usually I find myself rooting for Kentucky when they've played and I've watched their games, but I don't actually, like some years I've rooted for Kentucky. It just depends who's on the teams. Like, when Zion went to Duke, I rooted for Duke every game because I loved watching Zion. But, like, some other years I've rooted for Kentucky. I mean, usually, honestly, you know, because usually Duke or Kentucky does have the number 1 prospect in the draft in any given year. Most years they tend to have the number 1 guy. So honestly, I usually root for whatever team has the number 1 guy, just because I don't know. That's just how it's always been for me. I like watching the top NBA prospects. I like seeing them perform well in March Madness. I love when they make it to the finals. They usually don't. Did you die again? Guys, we did. We're not dying this time. What's up, Zach? I saw your comment on the montage, bro. I appreciated it. It was very nice of you. Would you want a KD Phoenix Suns jersey? No, not really. I'm not a big Kevin Durant fan myself, so I'm not... I have a KD jersey from Brooklyn. Obviously, that doesn't mean much anymore, but... I don't know. I'm not the biggest KD fan. What would you do if you were not a YouTuber? I mean, I don't know. I guess ideally I'd be working for a sports team or a sports league in some capacity. My dream when I went to college, and obviously I didn't even have this YouTube channel when I was a freshman, I really wanted to work for the NFL, or the NBA, or like an NBA team or an NFL team. And I actually got an offer from the NFL when I graduated college. Since I had interned there, they knew about me. But the pay was like way below what you need to actually be able to live in LA. And at the time, their office was in Culver City, which is not a cheap part of Los Angeles to live in. So I had to turn it down because I was like, bro, I don't know how I'm supposed to like live off this salary I was offered. But I don't know, maybe in a different world. Because at the time, though, I did have my YouTube channel when that offer was made to me. My YouTube channel was at like 55 or 60,000 subs, and I was making, I want to say I was making like, if I uploaded a lot, like on the cadence I had been, I was making like 3,000 a month from YouTube at the time. So it was kind of like, and that was roughly the same as what the NFL offered me. So it was kind of like, you know, I could either try to grow that or just be hard locked at that salary in a place that you can't even afford to live there on that type of money. So that was definitely a factor in my decision there. Favorite NFL team other than the Giants? I mean, it just changes depending on who's in the NFL, right? I don't have like a second favorite team. It's just I like players, you know, certain players. So for me, appreciate you, man. Jesse carried my childhood. Appreciate it, bro. I checked out your channel when I saw your comment, bro. I like the stuff you've been making. It's entertaining. But going back to what I was saying, the Bills right now are my second favorite NFL team because my friend Jared is a Bills fan, so I just want to see them win for him because he's convinced they can't win if he's watching, so he watches in the other room. And I love Josh Allen. Any advice on how to pivot from 2K? It's only going downhill from here. Yeah, I haven't been playing. I only play 2K like very casually. Like a lot of times when me and John aren't filming, we'll play now versus each other, which I still find a lot of fun. But honestly, I mean, for me, when I pivoted away from 2K, I think it was 2K20, if I remember, was the one where I kind of pivoted away. I just remember the game came out and I was like, wow, the rebuild mode is like not changed at all. There's still all the same problems from last year. And I was just getting kind of sick of it. I don't know. For me, I just kind of took a leap of faith. I think it's definitely one of those things where it's like you have to find content you enjoy making. Like that's the number one thing. Because like if you, I think you've made like a pretty successful YouTube channel. You're at like 200,000 subs. You know, it's like you have to like what you're making before anyone else is gonna like it. And to not get burnt out, you definitely have to enjoy making that kind of content. For me, I remember the first video I made when I was like, all right, I don't want to do 2K videos anymore, was my first shoe customizing video. And it's kind of one of those things where it's still in the realm of like, it's still in the basketball world, which is like what 2K fans are, they're basketball fans. But it is difficult to go from straight gaming channel to IRL channel, because like I can't act like my channel would be like identical to yours in that sense, because I obviously was doing like the 2Edge Saturdays with the guys, so I'd already established there's going to be like some IRL content on the channel. But I don't know. I would probably just recommend maybe incorporating IRL stuff into 2K videos, seeing how one you enjoy that, and then how the audience resonates with that as well. Say Philly did a sign-in trade for James Harden. What would you want back? That's tough, man. That's really tough. I think for Philly, I don't know. I know Harden like led the league in assists, and I saw that stat that like him and Embiid. I think Harden to Embiid was the most assisted combo, but I don't know. I don't know if anyone else agrees watching Philly games, because I watch a good amount of Philly games because Embiid's my favorite player. There's something about like I don't know. I just feel like their chemistry wasn't that good. As stupid as that sounds, like just felt like a lot of time Harden wants Embiid to roll all the way to the rim. Because Harden, you know, likes to play with like Capella and those like athletic rim rolling bigs, but Embiid likes to like get the ball and be a little bit slower and more methodical. I feel like they just don't, like, I know it like statistically worked, but eye test wise, it just never looked very clean to me. So I don't know. I'd like to see Embiid with a more like shooting point guard, because I know Harden shoots, but Harden likes to do like, I don't know, I feel like Harden's not like the most like willing to take like the catch and shoot three. He likes to like spot up and kind of do his thing, get into his like step back. Like I feel like Embiid needs to play with a point guard with a much more quick trigger. What was the title of the job offer for the NFL? It was to work on their YouTube channels, because that's what I was doing with their internship. What do you think is better, Jokic or Embiid? Oh, dude, obviously Jokic is better, guys. We don't need to rub it in. But I think last stream people asked me this before the Embiid collapse. I also said Jokic. I don't know. I think Jokic is pretty clearly the better player between the two of them at this point. I know you do Minecraft and 2K, but what about Madden? I play Madden too. I just tend to play Madden offline because I do my franchise mode versus just the computer. And I don't play defense. I literally simulate defense, bro, because I just don't like playing defense in Madden. I don't know. I don't really understand how. I'm not good at... It's like at this point I've been playing Madden the same way for so long, where I just simulate defense, that I'm like too lazy to learn how to actually properly play defense. What was your favorite sport as a kid? Well, my first sport was soccer. I didn't even mention soccer when someone asked me my favorite sports. I love soccer. Do you play a lot of sports games? Just 2K and Madden. I don't play 2K like super regularly. You guys might hate me. I play Now Online a lot. When I get bored, I'll like play a quarter. Like if I have to go somewhere in 20 minutes, I'll just play a quarter or a half, and then I just quit when I have to go, even if I'm winning. The other day, I was beating this guy for like 10 points with like 2 minutes left, and then I had to go, and I was like, all right. And I went on the mic, and I was like, all right, bro, if you score here, I'll just let you win. All right. You guys are not ready for this super epic crafting room. Wait a second. Oh, the corners are missing. Yeah, okay. And then I want slabs at the bottom of this. No, I don't like that. Defense on Madden is low-key fun. Yeah, I think if I got into it, it would be... The thing with me for Madden, like, I'm not even kidding, for years, if I have, like, free time, and I'm, like... Because I, like, listen to a lot of podcasts. I love just putting on a podcast and playing my Madden franchise mode and just, like, zoning out to playing, like, my Madden franchise mode with a podcast on. I don't know. I've been doing that for such a long time now. Do you think it's possible for Thunder to land Embiid? I think it could be if the Sixers decide to blow it up. But I don't know if they're going to do that. If the Sixers decide to blow it up, I think the Thunder are the most natural like team to try to grab Embiid. And that would be... Dude, Embiid and Chet could be kind of crazy depending on how good at spacing and staying with perimeter players Chet is able to do. Because it really is just going to depend like what Chet looks like. In terms of like lateral mobility, he's going to be able to guard point guards on switches at all. Because otherwise it might be kind of hard to play him and Embiid together. But if they did play Chet and Embiid together, they'd always have a tall player to protect the rim, which would be pretty nice for them. How do you think Wemby will be on the Spurs? I think he'll be pretty good. Let's see why he wouldn't be. A couple Sixers fans I know want to blow it up. Yeah, I mean, I could see wanting to blow it up. You could definitely say it hasn't quite worked out. I need way more wood. This is annoying. I just need more wood, and I need a shovel. Ugh, I need so much stuff. They've been taking intentionally all for this though. Well, I mean, I think the Sixers got I don't know. The process is kind of what do we think of the process? What do we think of the process, honestly? This doesn't look good. These corners don't look good. I mean, the process, in a way, the process was a success because I think the whole point is you land the MVP level player, which they did. They have Joel Embiid, who I know was not good, but he's an MVP level player. He's been an MVP level player for a couple seasons now. I know he fell apart this year, but like, again, MVP level player. I think that's the whole point, is it's really hard to win the NBA championship without a player who can play like that in the playoffs. And they landed the guy, but obviously, like, the flameouts, the disappointment, it's not perfect. So I wouldn't say it's a failure, personally. I don't think it's a failure. But I could see them wanting to blow it up, just because I feel like they're low-key kind of stuck. And especially if Harden leaves, it's going to put them in a really weird spot. Who is better, Tatum or Jimmy? I would say Jimmy is a better player than Tatum at the moment. think Jimmy's able to bring in a lot more in the playoffs than Tatum is. Who do you think the most underrated player is? You know, I wouldn't say this anymore, honestly, just because I feel like the greater like NBA fandom is finally coming around to understanding why he's so good. But dude, I swear even earlier this year, Jokic was underrated. Like, I don't know, people acting like he's just this complete turnstile on defense when like, yeah, he's not the best defender, but like, I don't know, man. I feel like people were low-key kind of sleeping on Jokic even earlier this season. Like, people are just acting like he's... It felt like there was a whole campaign to not let him win MVP. Like, for some reason, he's just not worthy of winning an MVP or something. Like, I don't know. It was strange. Who do you think the most overrated player is? I don't know who... I feel like there's not a lot of players right now who I think are bad that other people think are good. Like, for a while, I thought it was Westbrook, but I don't think there's a lot of people who think Westbrook's that good anymore, so it's kind of hard to say he's overrated. If LeBron wins his 5th ring, do you think he's most definitely the GOAT? I already think LeBron is the GOAT myself, so it doesn't change much for me, but this is what I was saying earlier in the stream. It's kind of weird with LeBron. I feel like if LeBron wins one more ring and he gets to 5, it's not going to change anybody's opinion. But I think if he gets to 6, it could change a lot of people's opinions. Do you remember when chat helped you find the diamond? Ooh, I do. I do. And you guys are allowed to rub it in my face for the rest of time. Dude, everything I make looks way cooler in my head than it does in the game. But it's because I don't have shaders, guys. I'm going to get a new computer soon because I know I got the whistling, breaking down, loud-ass computer. But I will get a new one soon that'll have shaders, and it's going to look better. Who's more successful, Curry or LeBron? Bro, undoubtedly LeBron. Undoubtedly LeBron. How Curry? Jimmy winning a ring this year might be one of the most impressive rings in recent history. I think it would be the most impressive ring in history. Honestly. I mean, at least be up there with Dirk's. And even that Mavs team, what seed were they? I don't remember what seed they were. They were a 4 seed or a 5 seed, if I recall correctly. So that's definitely super impressive. But an 8 seed is nuts. That's just different. An 8 seed is it's just different. It's kind of dark. I wonder if instead of putting the furnaces on the ground like this, if I should, because I was gonna, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm gonna probably redo this design, but it is what it is for now. Who's your favorite player other than Joel? Well, LeBron's like, I don't know. I always said Joel's my favorite. LeBron's my all-time favorite. I pretty much always root for LeBron. I don't, dude. I feel like my problem is I'm low-key, I hate to admit it, I feel like I'm low-key a bandwagon because I'm definitely one of those people that I root for, like, obviously I root for the Heat, but I do root for players, I would say, more than teams. Like, I don't, like, my second favorite team just depends what teams are on. Like, say my top 5. Let's just do my top 5. Because I feel like Embiid, LeBron are, like, their own category of my favorites, and then it's, like, those two, Luka, I freaking love watching Luka. Is one of my favorites. Jokic is one of my favorites. Honestly, I'd probably say at this point Jimmy, just because Jimmy's just... Yeah, I just love watching Jimmy too. I understand. I was a partial Raptors fan when Kawhi left the Spurs. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, when you're a fan of somebody and they leave, because the way it worked for me was, like, my family, like, was not basketball fans. Like, when I was growing up, like, my uncle was a Laker fan, but obviously I don't see my uncle every day. Like, I only see my uncle a couple times a year. My mom and dad, like, were not basketball fans. Like, no one in my immediate family was basketball fans. So, like, I didn't really grow up a Laker fan living in LA. But I loved watching LeBron play. Like, LeBron was, like, I just loved watching him play. I loved how, like, athletic, the dunks, the unselfishness, like, everything about his game, I just loved watching. And so I started, like, watching pretty casually, like, 08, 09, and then a little bit more serious like 9, 10, got really into the playoffs, 2009, 2010. Yeah, that's the year. And then obviously rooted for the Lakers versus the Celtics in the finals. And then when LeBron was a free agent and he did the decision, I was like, all right, since I don't have a team, whatever team LeBron goes to, so in that case the Heat, will be my team. So then I became a pretty big Heat fan. And then when LeBron left, I stayed a Heat fan. I kept up with everything, but it was hard not to root for the Cavs at the same time because like my whole life, all I had ever done was root for LeBron. Because in the NFL, it's so different, bro. Like, I'm a Giants fan, even though, like, Odell's my favorite player in the NFL. I still just root for the Giants. I don't know why with basketball it's kind of harder to just, like, stick with the team than it is in football for me. I don't know why, but it's how it always has been. Do you think Kawhi Leonard is overrated? I mean, as a skilled basketball player, I don't think he's overrated. I think Kawhi's probably got a top 5 player in terms of just like his ability, but if you're going to account for like how much he actually plays because of his injuries, then I guess he's. The thing is, I don't know if he's I feel like it's not really overrated because everyone feels the same way about Kawhi, right? It's like no one. I feel like no one has like a take on Kawhi that isn't very like. I feel like everyone feels the exact same way about him. Alright, the start of the storage room, bro. Come on now. This room isn't perfect. It doesn't look, it's not smashing by any degree, but it's pretty good. It's going to look better over time, mate. Don't judge it too quickly, boys. This storage room looks pretty cool. Dude, just boys, just wait till I get my shaders. It's gonna change the game. I first got bought into basketball when I was 9. I heard people talking about LeBron. I watched the 2013 finals and the rest is history. Yeah, dude, I don't know. The way LeBron plays is just very inspiring. I don't know what else to put it. It's just this, like, so much skill and athleticism, so it's, like, so exciting, but it's just so unselfish at the same time, his play style. I don't know, I love it. Dude, I feel like Jokic is probably the best passer. Not probably, just is the best passer in the NBA right now, but that one pass LeBron had in Game 1 where he, like, passed it to Davis at, like, supersonic speed was, like, insane. Alright, I need another pick. I need crafting tables down here. Alright, what do we think? I feel like the center, like I was thinking about putting all my like tools and stuff in the center, like a stone cutter, crafting tables, like the anvil and all that in the middle here. But now I'm like realizing it might not really fit very well. Remember when I was in middle school, I wanted to emulate LeBron's game? Yeah, same. I used to drive like so physically when I played because I was like, I want to be like LeBron. If Jokic wins a ring this year, who ranks higher all time, him or Giannis? Ooh. Alright, unpopular opinion. I think Jokic has a higher peak than Giannis, and I know Giannis is a better defender. I have no... Oh, I have sticks. But, I don't know. Losing to an 8th seed? And... I don't know. I just think Jokic is, like... The way he plays offense is so much more sustainable than like, and I know Giannis, like, I don't know, I don't know how to say this without putting Giannis down, which is not what I'm not trying to do. I think Jokic's style of offense is a lot more sustainable to me, and I honestly think Jokic too, like, he might have been doing this in last year's playoffs if he had Murray and Porter. He just, like, his last 2 years, like, he just wasn't playing with a good team at all. But I think it's like, it's not one of those things where it's like, to me, it's definitely close enough where you could argue for either of them. Nice base. Thank you, man. Sixers never should have gotten rid of Jimmy. Dude, I know. That was the real mess up of the process. That was the team, bro. They should have got rid of... I mean, obviously, at the time, Ben Simmons looked like he had so much potential, so it's kind of hard to say, but... Man, imagine if they kept Jimmy instead of Ben, bro. That would have been nuts. That would have been bonkers, mate. I really hope we don't just lose this to a creeper. I gotta be careful. You think Bronny's gonna be top 5 in the draft? I do not. I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked. I mean, unless Bronny just has an absolutely killer season at USC, but I think that's just gonna be tough because I know that they have that Austin Collier guy who on some websites is like top 3, on some websites he's number 1 in that high school recruiting class. So, like, Bronny's gonna have to play. I don't know. If they're a really good team, it might be hard for him to have his good stats. And obviously, I think the appeal of Bronny is he's such a team player. So I don't think like that's necessarily the worst. I don't know. I think it'd be pretty surprising if he went top 5. You think Bronny or Bryce will be better? Dude, I have not watched Bryce play really, so I have no idea. Alright, this is getting somewhere. It's getting somewhere, man. Did you start this world on stream? I did. Yeah, I already talked about what I thought winning another ring does for LeBron, or doesn't really do for LeBron. Sorry, a lot of times I know people join the stream late and they ask questions I've already answered. A lot of times I just kind of just play and don't think about the questions I've already answered. No worries, bro. Better forward, Dirk or Duncan? Duncan. Dude, the thing about Duncan that was kind of crazy to me, because I obviously started watching, as I mentioned, 09, 010, and I had in the Spurs, I want to say the year after was the year they lost to Memphis in round 1 in a 1-8 upset. And I only really knew Tim Duncan as the older, kind of more slow-footed version of himself, but I remember I watched a rerun of like the Spurs Nets finals, and I was just like, holy shit, this dude, like Tim Duncan when he was young was fast, like freakishly athletic. Like the Nets couldn't get anything in the paint because of how like just kind of like Anthony Davis right now, just the way he controlled the game was just insane. When will the stream end? I might end when the game starts. I might not. It depends just how I'm feeling. I really wanted to kind of build the base, get progress on this. I felt bad because I didn't stream it all this week because I was in Chicago after saying last week, after I promised all the streams. I literally, last second emergency flight to Chicago to film a banger. So yeah, hopefully you guys forgive me when that video comes out. I'm wondering If I put the chest up, like, because I'm wondering if I should put the chest one higher. Let's see how that would look. So I have room for the signs. So then the chest would be here. I don't know. I don't know if this looks good. I don't think this looks good. Who is the best player besides LeBron? Michael Jordan. Will you do shoe videos again? Actually, probably. I probably will. I'm going to be I don't really know what to call it. I don't know if I'm going to call it a break or what, but I don't know if it's a break. I'm kind of been a little burnt out just doing a lot of the same kind of videos I've been doing for a long, long time. So I'm not taking a break per se because I don't plan on stopping making videos, but I am planning on kind of uploading a bit less over the next 2 months on my main channel. So that might mean more streams on here. That might mean just kind of whatever I feel at the time is kind of my plan, and just kind of really focusing on just making videos that I want to make. And I miss doing the shoe videos, so I probably will do those again actually. Do I want to do stone in the back, or the color's kind of boring? I think maybe it'd be kind of cool if we did like a color or like glowstone. Something that can light the room up actually would probably be nice, so I don't have to have torches everywhere. Brickstone? Yeah, but I have brickstone pillars, so I kind of want to mix it up so there's more like... Maybe I'll do wood. Wood could look nice behind it. Alternating. How does retirement work for a YouTuber once you reach 40 plus? It's a great question. I don't know. I guess for me, it's just all about making the right investments so that when I do retire, I still have money coming in, or maybe I transition to a more traditional media role. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've been okay with how I've spent my money over the years. I haven't bought anything crazy lavish or anything. I own 2 investment properties. So hopefully I'm making the right decision. I don't know. You could use actual brick, but it takes a while to get. Dude, I have an unpopular opinion. I don't like the way bricks look. I hate the way they look in real life. On the East Coast, I hate how many brick buildings there are. I'm not a fan of the way bricks look. Dude, why did I get no saplings from these trees? Did I just miss them? Bruh. Alright, well now we gotta go find more trees so we can get more saplings. Alright, the house is looking decent. We gotta go on like a big tree cutting adventure. Or something. So I'll probably need another one of these. I need a lot of saplings, bro, because I'm gonna need so much more wood to finish this. Do you still talk to Ty, your old roommate? I do. When I put out the montage, if you guys haven't seen it, I did a montage of the What Happened to the World. You had a series on No Face came a while ago. Dude, I ended up dying in a really anticlimactic way. And then when I edited the video for it, I was like, this is such a lame ending to this series. And I was just like, I just never put it out. But Ty texted me, he's like, bro, why didn't I get a montage when I made that montage of me and Jesse's 2K moments? Love the return of hardcore streams. Yeah, I'm hoping to do these more regularly. I don't know. I might. I really don't know. I've really enjoyed the streams. I've been having a lot of fun with these. There's a chance I might move them to my main channel in June, but I really don't know yet. How'd you die in it? Dude, it like glitched. Like I literally, I went into a cave. A creeper went next to me. I held my shield out. I had full health, full armor on, and everything, like full everything. And then my guy just died. Like I don't know. The creeper just somehow it just killed me through the shield. I don't have the footage anymore, but like yeah, I don't know. It was just really anticlimactic. So I was like, all right, this is kind of lame. I don't know. I think it also happened pretty quickly into it too, like into that gameplay session that I was doing for that next episode. So it was kind of like it would have been like a 2-minute video, I think is what it ended up being, like a 2-minute video. And I was like, dude, this is just so like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I was thinking more about like the video itself than like how I didn't really like wrap up everything that was going on. Hardcore creepers are insane. Dude, they are. I don't mess with those mother truckers. You can break? I don't know what that means. Sup? Sup, bro? How are you doing? Is 2-Hype over? No. What is the Nugget score? Dude, I don't know why you keep writing that. I don't know what... Are you asking me what I think the score will be? The game hasn't started yet. Alright, 3 saplings. Is that enough for me to... I guess next time I just have to make sure I actually grab the saplings before they despawn. What do you think the score will be? Let's go Nuggets 119, Lakers 114. I don't know, something like that. Would be my guess. You can break leaves with your hoe and get the saplings? Ooh, thank you for that. I did not know that. That is a good tip. Alright, I'm gonna definitely use that next time. Celtics in 5? That I do not see. I feel like the Celtics are lacking some, like, resiliency. You should space out your saplings so they all grow. Well, they do grow when you plant them like that. Someone told me earlier in the stream they don't grow like that. They do grow. It makes it, when they all grow and they're lined up like that, it just makes it so much faster to get the wood. That's why I do it like that. Fudge. I feel like Coach Spo doesn't get enough credit. I feel like everyone's been pretty much giving Spo his flowers this playoff run. I feel like everyone's kind of acknowledging that Spoelstra's like the best coach right now. Name your top 5 NBA all-time in order. LeBron, Jordan. Dude, I don't know. See, I was talking to someone else about this the other day. How do you rank Wilt and Bill Russell? Like, because... Like, how do you rank those guys? Like, they played so far back in the day. Like, Bill won all those championships when there was 4 teams, and Wilt couldn't really beat him. So, like, I don't know. It's like, for me, it's like, how do you actually rank those two? Like, how do you do it? I don't know how you put them in there. Like, for me, it's almost like I'd rather just not have them in there at all than actually try to figure out where they belong in there. Guess I'm a boomer hater. I don't know. So we need more glass too. Ooh. When are you gonna post on 2Up Gaming, bro? Probably never, to be honest with you, bro. Not to break the dream, but probably never. House is looking decent. Looking decent, you know. You know the vibes. Little decent house. How's your day? My day's going pretty good, bro. Pretty good. I found out, this is not good, but I found out I might have nerve damage in my neck, so that's fun. But other than that, pretty good. Dude, yeah, the other day when I was jumping, bro, dude, just pain from my shoulder down to my arm. Just like intense pain. It sucked. So, but they said I should be able to fix it with physical therapy, so maybe it's not a big deal, I don't know. Damn. I realize the fence doesn't go around, so maybe I should. Should I leave this open? What should I do? Should I put a fence? This is the most fine crib I've ever seen in Minecraft. Thank you, my guy. Just spitting facts. Should I leave this open, this corner? Or do y'all think I should, or do you think I should, I don't know. Because it could be kind of convenient to just be able to drop down really quick. I know it doesn't look the best. Yeah, open. I think I'm going to keep it open. I know it doesn't look the best, but... What are your thoughts on Jeff's crazy growth on YouTube? Dude, he's the master of shorts. No one does shorts better than him. Just is what it is. Jeff is the GOAT of YouTube shorts. Do you feel like Budenholzer was a bad coach? Yeah, honestly, yeah. I mean, I think the thing with coaching is like, you know, some years a player has a down year and up year. I think it's kind of the same with coaches. Is like sometimes a coach can get better or worse over time, right? And like for me with the Budenholzer thing, like when they didn't call the timeout, I don't remember if it was overtime or fourth quarter when they didn't call the timeout on a potential game-winning possession. I actually liked the no timeout. I don't remember which one. On one of them, I thought he should have called a timeout. I think the fourth quarter, he should have called a timeout because it was 0.4 seconds. On the balcony, you should use stone brick fences. Maybe I'll take the way that looks. Because I do think it's good to have some color variety on the space. But the fourth quarter, they like what? I think it was 0.4. They should have called a timeout instead of inbounding it because they should have tried to... Sorry, I'm blanking. They should have tried to get an inbound play, some sort of lob, a tip, or something. You have Giannis. I mean, that's probably one of the best players ever to just try to throw it up and see if he can just tip it in like a volleyball or something. But in overtime, I like that they didn't call the timeout just because Giannis had the ball in transition. And if you're the other team, like the last thing you want to see is Giannis coming running down the court in transition. Like that's probably the hardest version of the Bucks to defend is when they're out in transition with Giannis. But I don't know. It's like one of those weird things where it's like, yeah, you probably won't score with 0.4 seconds left, but you're not even going to try? I don't know. And then, again, I know they want to use Giannis as a help defender. Kind of like the Lakers did with AD this last game where they put Rui on Jokic so that AD could play help defense. But still, you're not going to just try Giannis on Jimmy after Jimmy's just killing you game after game after game? I don't know, man. That seemed a little weird to me. Do you know when you're going to end the stream? I do not. Yeah, I should have let Giannis guard Jimmy. Exactly. That was really strange. Yeah, I didn't get that. I don't know. That was weird. It's like I just like even if it didn't work, you're not gonna try it? Question mark. And I know he had his brother pass away, so there's probably a lot on his mind. But it's a NBA coach is a performance-driven job, and I think even the year the Bucks won the championship, their offense was still kind of topsy-turvy. So, and the year they won, I hate to do the asterisk game because I think you could put an asterisk on like literally any NBA champion. So this isn't to take away from their championship, but like man, if Kevin Durant didn't step on the line, how different does that look? Dude, I think I really need iron, bro. We need iron to get some iron tools. Ooh. Alright, I just came up with an idea, and I hate when I come up with ideas. Because ideas mean that I have to do a lot of building and stuff, but I think this will look cool. Alright, I don't know how I feel about this furnace, the furnace wall. The furnace wall might be a little OD, bro. Furnace wall might be a little OD. I don't know. The house is starting to look kind of nice, though. The house is looking nice, though. We finally have a house. No! I don't like too many furnaces because I know I'm going to use 2 to 3. Yeah, I might have to tone it down. Got a little too many. Oh, my tree wall is beautiful. I'm sad. What's wrong, bro? What's going on, bro? Dude, I hate when the things grow, like, in just a shit spot. It's so annoying. Got kicked off my baseball team. Sorry to hear that. Hey, use it as motivation, bro, to grind. Just get better. Where do I want to put my bed? As a Bucks fan, I have to keep saying, people keep talking about a healthy Nets team, but they can't talk since there's no such thing as a healthy Nets team. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. Like, that Nets team, when they were healthy, because they played, like, I think, was it 16 regular season games together? They were unbelievably good. Like, they were crazy good, those 16 games. And again, it doesn't take away from your championship, because you could literally put an asterisk on probably any NBA team's championship, not just Milwaukee's. You could do it for, like, any NBA team and just be like, well, this one doesn't. This one has an asterisk. That's why I think the asterisk game is kind of dumb. What's good, Miko? How's it going? Alright, y'all. So, I think a mining expedition is in order. All we have is this gold armor. Our farm is going pathetically slow. I want to start working on the bookshelves. When Steph Curry retires, do you think he should play professional tag? Dude, Steph Curry is not going to go from being the best point guard of all time to becoming a professional tag player. Also, when Steph Curry retires, it's probably going to be like in his early 40s. And I'm sure, like, there's going to be, like... I'm sure there's going to be... I'm blanking. Way faster people in their, like, early 20s than Steph. And I'm sure professional tag is more about, well, probably not, but speed is probably a huge part of it, not just endurance, if I were to guess, without having watched it. Only non-asterisk champions, probably the Mavericks. Yeah. Yeah, was Brandon Roy healthy when they played the Blazers? I don't remember. Dude, there is lava somewhere. Very close. Probably like right under this thing. I'm looking for bookshelves. Do y'all have any bookshelves? Do you think Luka wants out soon? Maybe in the future. I don't think Luka wants out yet. I feel like as NBA fans, we're kind of quick to like push guys out of the places they're playing. I don't know if that makes sense. Like he hasn't said he wants out, but then every time I stream, people are like, "Do you think Luka wants to leave?" And it's like we really don't know, and I don't know. It's just like the more we talk about it. Are there no bookshelves in this whole gosh darn town? Dang. Ooh. What do we got in here? An emerald! Let's go. Dude, how do these guys always get stuck in these things? I'm not going to complain because it's going to make it easier for me to hire them with their full consent later, but... Sorry, guys, distracted y'all. NBA fans are so toxic, want guys to leave after a couple years. Yeah, I feel like the problem with NBA fandom compared to, let's say, NFL, because that's the other sport I'm really into. I feel like NFL fans, one, are a lot nicer to each other, especially when people disagree about, like, their takes on the sport. But I feel like, low-key, like NBA fans sometimes, like, it seems like people, like, they want to watch free agency more than they actually want to watch the sport. And that's what's kind of weird to me. Like, it's like the NBA playoffs, and then people, like, want to talk about, like, where is this guy going to go? What is this guy going to do? Instead of, like, bro, the whole reason you even do these trades and everything is for guys to go to, like, the NBA Finals, and the NBA Finals is here, and then during the NBA Finals, people just want to talk about free agency instead of the actual sport. That's always been a little weird to me. I don't know why. Basketball, like, people always love talking about, like, hypotheticals in basketball instead of, like, the reality of things that are going on, too, I've noticed. Who do you think was the worst team to win a championship? Probably that Mavs team, to be honest. I think it's just the hype. Yeah, it's definitely the hype. I like the NBA season early on. See, I feel like the NBA season early on is kind of weird. I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of I feel like the one thing like every year when the playoffs come around, it's like, wow. You watch the playoffs and the effort, and you're like, wow, these guys really don't be trying in the regular season, it feels like, after you watch, like, playoff basketball. Yeah, let's remove the Ring of Furnaces. Figure out what would look better. When do you think you'll stream MC again? Let's see. I'm filming tomorrow with the boys. Is my thing lagging a bit? Sorry, I'm streaming. Why do you keep writing no? My stream is. I'm gonna be filming tomorrow with the boys, so. Saturday I'm busy all day. Sunday I am busy during the day. Maybe Monday. It depends. Just kind of depends how things shake out. Probably Monday, if I were to guess. If not Monday, maybe Tuesday. I was originally going to be filming a video on Tuesday, but because my neck apparently might have, or my shoulder might have nerve damage, looking like I probably won't do that anymore. Because it was going to be an active video. Maybe I'll do 2 furnaces in the middle. Can you go mining? Dude, I don't really want to go. We're taking it slow on this world, bro. We don't want to die. This is the no death world, bro. Make a furnace wall behind the chest? Yeah, I was thinking about that too. That could be the move. Because that way I can like have the furnaces, but the only problem with that is there's so many like walls in this room. And I feel like I might lose track of them. What the hell? Oh, here they are. You can face them backwards so they'll give some texture. Let's see what that would look like. Oh, facing them backward would be tough, man. That would be tough sledding. I don't know. That might be a little difficult. Wait, well, what if I did them as the floor? Nah. What do we do with the furnaces? You gotta put them somewhere in here. Oh, I know what I'll do. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Alright, crisis is averted, y'all. I'm gonna put them at the end of this. So this center area will be all the different crafting like things that we could use.